Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Sri Dewi Saraswati and people usually call me Dewi. And today I'm gonna talk about one of my favorite countries, which is Japan. And it's a place that really stands out because it mixes the old and the new so perfectly. You can find ancient temples sitting right next to tall, modern skyscrapers, and somehow it just works. So let's just start with the basics. Japan is an island country in East Asia. It's made up of four main islands: Honshu, Hokkaido, Kyushu, and Shikoku, and the capital city is Tokyo. Even though Japan isn't a very big country, it's one of the most developed and powerful nations in the world. It's famous for its technology, culture, and creativity. One of the first things people notice about Japan is how polite and respectful the people are. Japan cultures really values things like discipline, hard work, and harmony. You can see it in everyday lives. People bow to greet each other. They keep public places super clean, and they're always considerate. It's a lifestyle that focuses on respect for others and for the environment. Now, I really have to mention how beautiful Japan is. If you visit in spring, you'll see pink cherry blossoms everywhere. It's one of the most iconic things about Japan. People gather under the trees to have picnics and enjoy the view. This tradition is called hanami. It's honestly so amazing. In autumn, the trees turn bright red, orange, and yellow, especially in places like Kyoto or Nara. You can walk through temples surrounded by colorful leaves. It feels like a peaceful and kind of magical. And then in winter, parts of Japan are covered in snow, especially in Hokkaido, which is great for skiing and snowboarding. Whether it's the mountains, temples, or neon filled cities, Japanese scenery is all stunning. Now, another cool thing about Japan is about its fashion. Japan has one of the most creative fashion scenes in the world. In places like Harajuku and Shibuya in Tokyo, people wear really bold, colorful outfits. There are a lot of unique styles like Lolita, Decora, and Visual K, all super expensive and fun. Fashion isn't just about clothes, it's a way of showing personality. But Japan also has a softer traditional side when it comes to clothing. The kimono is still worn for festivals, weddings, or ceremonies. Sorry. Each kimono is beautifully designed, often with patterns that match the season. It's not just something to wear, it's part of Japan's heart, art, and history. There are also famous Japanese designers like Issei Miyake, Yohji Yamamoto, and Rei Kawabuko from Commerce des Grands who have made Japanese fashion popular around the world. They're known for mixing simplicity and creativity, which totally represents Japan's spirit. Speaking of creativity, Japan is also known for its technology, from high-speed bullet trains to robot assistants. Japan is also one step ahead in innovation. Companies like Sony, Toyota, and Nintendo are all from Japan, and they're changed sorry, and they've changed how we live and play. If you visit Tokyo, you'll see vending machines everywhere, neon signs lighting up the night, and trains that arrive exactly on time. It's modern life at its best. But even with all the technology, Japan never forgets its traditions. In cities like Kyoto, you can visit old temples, watch traditional tea ceremonies, or see geisha walking through the streets in elegant kimonos. The balance between the fast-paced city life and peaceful traditional cultures is what makes Japan so unique. Now let's talk about something everyone loves: food. Japanese food is famous all around the world. Dishes like sushi, ramen, tempura, and takoyaki are just a few examples. What's special about Japanese cuisine is uh, they put how much they put into presentation. It's not just about taste; it's about how the food looks. Even a simple bento box is arranged neatly with different colors and flavors that makes it look like a piece of art. Each, re- each region in Japan also has its own specialties, like okonomiyaki in Osaka or miso ramen in Hokkaido. No, so there's always something new to try. Japan also has a deep respect for nature. Many temples and shrines are surrounded by forests, lakes, or mountains. The most beautiful and the most the most famous one is Mount Fuji, which is considered a symbol of peace and beauty. People often say climbing Mount Fuji is like a spiritual experience. It's not just a mountain, it's a symbol of Japan itself. What I really admire about Japan is its philosophy of life. They have a saying, "Ganbate," which means do your best. It shows how hardworking and determined Japanese people are. They value effort and always try to improve themselves, even in small things. I think that's something we can all learn from. If I could visit Japan one day, I'd love to see the cherry blossoms in person, walk through the Kyoto streets, the Kyoto's quiet streets, and then maybe get lost in Tokyo's bright lights at night. It feels like every part of Japan tells a different stories. Some peaceful, some exciting, but all unforgettable. And also, I would love to see more of stuff like anime and stuff because, to be honest, I want to have experience in there. I want to have university in there and others because of how much I love Japan and how much I want to visit them. And to sum it up, Japan is a country of balance, old and new, calm and busy, simple and creative, and it's a place that never stops amazing people. Whether it's the scenery, the fashion, the food, or the people, there's always something to love. So yeah, maybe that's all from me about my explanation about my dream country, which is Japan. I'm very sorry if there's any mistakes about it. Um, maybe the last I say. Thank you for watching this video and thank once again. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye. Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Lydia Saraswati and well, people usually just call me Devi. And today I'm going to show you guys about my project history throughout my years in IDN, from 7th grade, 8th grade, and to 9th grade. So yeah, let's just get started with my introduction. Let me introduce myself again. So my name is, of course, Lydia Saraswati, you guys already know that. And I'm a passionate artist and who loves to draw and sometimes paint in Ibis Paint and also designing. I love those kind of creative things. So yeah, and I'm also the type of person that loves to try new things, such as coding, developing a game, animating, and many more. It's something that basically piqued my interest. And I also have other interests that I also like, which is some of them is horse riding, archery, and Lego or bricks collecting. I have many Legos in my house, so yeah, I could add that as my interest. All right, let's just get started with my seventh grade uh, projects. So in here, I have the first one is The Lost Cat, which is a game that I made when I was seventh grade, where it's actually just about a challenge game that my teacher was like just showing a video, and then we have to figure out what code that made that game. So yeah, I just tried to add a few spices of my own, like add a storyline here and there, and eventually I finished it. And based on the title, it's basically about a cat that got lost into a forest and needs to return home. So yeah, that's basically how the storyline goes, and it really amazed me how I can make it in seventh grade. So I'm just putting this here as my favorite projects from seventh grade. And then the next one is my website portfolio, which is my portfolio website. I don't really have any general description because, of course, maybe you guys all know the portfolio website is just about something the user, sorry, the creator is having and stuff like that. And yeah, this portfolio website I made during my seventh grade is also one of my favorites because it's blue. Actually, I don't really have any intention to make it blue, but it just sort of go through with it. So yeah, blue is also my favorite color, so I don't really mind it. And then the last one is my final project uh, game in my seventh grade in my seventh grade, which is a game about environment. And in here, I made Char as the character. You guys can see that this is the character over here. So yeah, um, she's also my favorite character for some reason. I don't know. I love keeping her, and it also has a storyline and a little bit of animation here and there, and a game, of course, about throwing out the trash. And it's basically what I also like to do: animating, creating games, and stuff. So yeah, I have a passionate seventh grade era. And then the next one is my eighth grade era, where I basically just jump from game website to UI and yeah, and also designing. So yeah, the first one is my UI prototype project in my eighth grade, which is called Let's Pray. It's basically like an alternative version of Bitaqwa app, but I made it my own version with the title of Let's Pray. And basically, there's like so many screens, but on all those screens, I put my dedication and effort and try to make it the best and show it to you guys. So yeah, I love my Let's Pray result, and it's also one of my favorites in my eighth grade. And then the next one is probably my final project UI, and basically it's just about an application that's for mood tracking and stuff like that. But it's also one of my favorites because I could design it by my own, and the purple makes it like a deep connection of the user, and it has um, a sense of ease in it. So yeah, and then the last one in my eighth grade projects is basically a 3D design. And here I made a burger and also French fries. A little story. When I was making the burger, I wanted the cheese. You guys can see that there's the yellow thing over here is the cheese. I actually wanted to make it like drip effect, but I cannot figure out how. So at the end, I just put that piece of cheese on top of the lettuce. You guys don't really realize that that's a lettuce. So yeah, it's a lettuce that's for your for the burger. So yeah, it's really kind of hard to make this, but it's also my favorite because I can learn how to make a 3D design, and this is the result I get. And yeah, I like it. And then moving on to my ninth grade era, which is mostly um, my application in Condolar, and the first one is name card, and if you guys can see that this design is kind of based on character of a Vocalite. So yeah, it's a Miko themed, and yeah, I like it because it's just about biography and stuff like that, and you just design your own. And then the next one is actually not related to my eighth grade projects, but I wanted to put it this here because I made it in my ninth grade. Oh wait, sorry, did I say eighth grade before? I said, pardon that. I was gonna say in ninth grade. So yeah, basically, I wanted to have like there was an poster competition in my school in 17 August, and I was picked to be one of the representative of my class, and I made that the middle one. But Rasuna Said just actually I don't really know how to explain it because I just made it out of whim, and I just like the result, and I wanted to share it to you guys, and also because this kind of helped me improve my painting skills and my editing skills in AP Spain, something like that. So yeah, if you guys think that it's kind of ugly or something like that, please just keep your judgment in yourself because I feel proud of it. Okay, and then the last one is my calculator app, or known as Numa. So basically, Numa is just a calculator app where you just, based on what I said, calculating numbers, and also you guys can just calculate shapes. So yeah, and also I love this project so much because of the theme I made. It's basically just about a silly worm I found in Pinterest, and I'm like, oh my god, this is cute. And this I need it for my project. One of my project, I need to make it somehow. And eventually, I make Numa as the project I'm going to make for this silly little worm. So yeah, and maybe that's all for me. I'm really sorry if there's any mistakes in my little project history preview, but that's basically all that I want to share to you guys. I'm really sorry again if there's any mistakes in my voice or it's not really that clear or one of the posters is not making sense to you guys. But I really feel proud of myself for making it this far as a ninth grade in IDN World School. And yeah, that's basically it. I just feel proud of those projects that I just showed to you guys, and I want to share it to you all and share also my stories about how I make it and others. And yeah, I'm wishing the end right now. I'm almost graduating, and yeah, I really miss my past experience, and I hope that I can keep continue pursuing this journey of mine. And I'm sorry if I'm getting a bit sentimental here, but yeah, I'll just close this for now, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So, as I say, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye. Bismillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone.
Hi,
My name is Sridhar Saraswati, and usually people call me Devi. And today I'm with
Miss Vidi. Hi, guys. So today, Miss Vidi, I'm going to do some interview with Dewi. Dewi is the one who will answer that question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. How are you, Dewi? How are you today?
I'm good. Mashallah.
Okay, alhamdulillah. Okay, guys. So today we're going to chit chat, yeah, with Dewi with some maybe Dewi experience in IDR. So speaking about IDN, maybe before that, yeah, of course, I want to show people. I mean, like to introduce you first. So the first question is, could you please tell me about yourself?
Well, since I already told my name before, I'll just directly tell, like, where I live or something like that. So basically, I'm a 1st November 2010 person.
Mhm.
So like tomorrow I'm going to turn 15, and
Woo!
and I live in Tanah Selatan Ciputat, and also becoming the first and only child of my family. So
Okay.
yeah, and basically it, I guess.
Okay. So that's you mentioned about that you're the first. You're the one and only child in your family. So
Yeah.
how does it feel?
It feels both sad and also happy, I guess, because you're lonely, but it's also fun because everything you have is yours, and you can get whatever you want if you ask to your parents. So yeah, you don't need to share it.
Oh, but so what is the minus maybe? of being
The
one and
minus,
only child?
probably because both of my parents is uh, both working, so the minus is probably being lonely because I also don't have any uh, that much family member in my house, so I am alone in there. And usually I just go to my phone and just chat with my online friends and stuff.
Oh,
So yeah,
so you have online friends?
yes, I have.
Oh, so it's like how many of them?
I actually have like a lot, but mostly I talk to two people. I talk to two people. One, their names are Rin and also Misty. So yeah.
They do that. You like chit chat and also share, or we call it as curhat in Indonesia to them.
Uh, sometimes I don't know why. Whenever it's like in the New Year's, I always uh, chit chat with them or basically hat
Mhm.
to my friends about the current problem that I'm facing right now. Maybe it's because of my real life friends that's going to my house after many years without contact, or something going on about my life or something, and I just ask them for advice, and yeah, they just give me advice, and I just uh, I'm very grateful for them to talk to me and giving me advice at
Oh.
that midnight.
Okay, and then speaking about friends, do you think that especially you live in boarding school, do you think like build a good friends is important?
Yes, because personally for me, I'm I feel like I'm friends with everybody, so I'm not really leaning to like a few people or something. Probably like I only lean to one people because I'm friends with that person.
Mhm.
But um, being in boarding school is very important to have friends because if you feel like you have a problem and you don't know how to face it, you need someone to talk to, and if you want advice, you can ask them. You can ask them for advice, and basically they're just your bestie, I guess.
Whoa.
So ask for advice, help, or anything.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
support system.
Yes,
Yeah,
your
during.
support system in a school
Okay,
of boarding,
okay, that's cool.
especially.
And what about the struggle? Have you found any struggle during studying here?
Probably during my time in eighth grade. At that time, it was multimedia and also robotics. Uh, but also at that time, I more I'm more into multimedia, so I'm more into designing other than robotics.
You like design.
Yes, I really like design, and basically in there, I don't really like robotics because I feel like I just don't like it. I don't know because I don't really like coding actually, especially like robots. I don't really like robots at all. But it's a fun experience for me because I learn something new. If I'm not an idea, I wouldn't know what is coming from it or whatever it's. I don't know it. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that is. So I'm very grateful to be uh, in IBM because I could like face new experiences like a website. I would never know what is WordPress. I would never know what is Scratch. I would never know what is Figma. I would never know what is Microbit. I would never know Android too. So yeah, I'm really grateful to be here. So
Okay,
yeah,
that's good. I mean, you learn a lot of things here.
yes.
Yeah. So, do you think that IDN is like change you into someone that better? I mean, like changing you into a better person?
Um, yes. Uh, you could say that IDEN has changed me to a better person. Because I feel like I can help a lot of people now, and also like just share my knowledge to my family members. Uh, whenever whenever it's holiday, of course there's a task. one task about like teaching your family members about the knowledge you got from IDN. So
Yeah.
yes, I basically teach them stuff that I learned in IDN. Like I ever teach them about Scratch. I ever teach them about
Ooh.
Figma. So yeah, they can use that for their knowledge if they want to like have fun with whatever I'm teaching it. And yeah, that's basically like a good way for IDN to change me. I guess.
Okay, yeah, that's
I
cool.
can help
At least
people.
like you can help people and also teach them something new, yeah.
Yes.
And speaking about teaching, I mean, like, could you give us maybe for your junior if they watching this, maybe like some advice for them?
Um. Well, I guess I could say that you guys should just try to be patient during your time in IDN or during time everywhere, anywhere, because patience is the number one key in life. And if you're not patient about something, then who knows? It's not going to work as planned, or whatever it is, it's not going to work properly. So I suggest you guys to be patient, and maybe in here in Indian, you guys should just try to be natural. Just don't lean to one another, like one side or something. Just be natural and be patient. So yeah, I guess that's all I can say. I don't
Okay, so
know.
be natural, be patient, just like doing your task and then be
Yes.
focused, yeah, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then last question. The last question is, what are you going to do? Maybe like in the future or your uh, plan. I mean, like after go from IDN or something. Do you have any plan?
Mm,
Any goals?
I guess my goal is to try becoming an animator because I like animating. I also want to try animating. So yeah, I want to try learning about that stuff after I graduate from IBM maybe.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, so yeah, I think that's all for our interview session. So hopefully it will be useful for those who watching this. Thank you so much, Dewi, for
Thank
having
you too.
me. You can close the interview.
Okay, maybe that's all from us. We're sorry if there's any mistakes or anything. Let's be safe. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi
Warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
wabarakatuh.
Bye bye.
Bye.